Many of mankind's most notable achievements are byproducts of our curiosity with fire. Metals like iron and bronze, ceramics, sustenance, even war. Glass came from the fire and piqued our interest with its ability to transform light. That it takes such intense energy to manipulate is as much an opportunity as it is a dare to shelter ourselves, express ourselves, and to impress ourselves. This is a series about glass, how it is made, and what it can do. We will look at the people who chemically develop glass. It is about architects who stack it into the sky, and it is about cultures the world over, which embrace it. The Pacific Northwest is the mecca of American glass. Of the many from the Seattle area, Karen Messmer's work is highly recognizable. The trained eye identifies her use of Fremont glass, created not in sheets by machine, but by a traditional hand-blown process. Karen was also a master in a unique process, which gives stained glass extraordinary detail and texture. Jack Archibald creates a distinctive look from his Camano Island workshop, where small panels are often turned into massive installations.
So when I finally got involved in public art and architectural installations, there were some big differences than just making autonomous panels. You know, when you go into an architectural setting, one of the responsibilities you have as a public artist is to be resonant to the architecture you're involved in. And that's the wondrous thing about working with glass, is that it's magic. I mean, as corny as it sounds, it's magic.
The interesting thing about glass is the way that it reflects nature. It's like water or snow or ice. It is something that can take on the character of what's around it. It can have color embedded in it. So it's a constantly changing material. At Everett Station, which is a project that I was the principal architect on, and integrating Jack Archibald's wonderful glass clock into that atrium space, celebrating that connection and that gateway to the community.
It's no accident that when in the presence of much of the world's stained glass structures, heaven is the first word that comes to mind. Glass artists have seen the light and use their talents to help us see the same. All over the world exist glass castles that can hardly be imagined without this series, one that will bring to mind common thoughts of amazement and wonder.
You know that?
Thank you.
And I'm a cellist, and I know because I graduated in cello performance.